Alright, so you guys might be wondering, what is that sound? Why are there so many zombies? Well, it's my zombie farm, buddy! Look how much XP I have, look how many zombies I have. We're gonna go take them out. This is probably about 30 minutes of me. Oh yeah, I just want to say, sorry if you guys can't hear me. I'm probably gonna mute the audio for a bit, but we're gonna have a little zombie killtage right now. We're gonna speed it up right here. You know what's funny? He can hit me through the iron gate, but my thorns should take him out though. Oh, my man had a sword too. Okay, but yeah, that is the zombie spawner. It only did that much XP? I think it's outside right here, ain't it? Oh yeah, yeah. I was like, wait, there should be more XP for 30 minutes. Because ideally, if you sit here for 30 minutes, I want to say it's like 5 levels of XP. And you might be like, wow, that's not a whole lot. It's still pretty decent. And I know other people, like, when it comes to zombie farms, they probably make better ones than me, and that's fine. That's fine. You know, I don't... This is the one that I've always been used to. This is the one that I've always used previously in the past. This is how I make my zombie farms. I just have them drop, like, 20, 22 blocks, and that's how I do zombie farms. Well, other people, I know they have, like, the little elevator trick. Although I somewhat know how to use it, I've never, like, done it before. So it would be kind of like learning something new, and that's something I didn't want to necessarily do. But yeah, it was only 3 XP. It's not... This farm, it's good, right? Because it's gotten me to, I think my highest level was like 70 or something. It was pretty insane. And I know it's just jumped into the video with action, but let me show you guys, like, what I got set up right here. So I got the zombie spawner, and I got 2 workstations. So I got this one up here, and then I got another workstation over there. But, and I may, like, move it around, and I may add, like, more. But basically, what I come on here is, like, protection 3. I don't want that. I would get a little bit of XP out of that. See, I get a little bit of XP. So I got feather falling 4. I actually like that. Wait, that one's actually better. Feather falling. Yeah, that one's actually better. Okay. So when the enchantment isn't that good, that one's actually... Well, I'm not going to use a gold helmet. Why would I use a gold helmet underwater? But when the enchantment isn't that good, then I come in here and then I disenchant it. And then I come over here and then I smelt it using the blast furnace. And yeah, anything I don't use, I just toss. But that's basically how this is set up. So I like the zombie spawner because you get the extra gold nuggets. You get the extra iron nuggets because you can smelt the chain helmets. But yeah, it's just really good for XP. You get a little bit of materials. You don't get a whole lot of materials, but it's great. It's great for those for like little things, you know. But it's really good on XP for sure. And worst case is zombies ever like bust out or like a creeper spawned down there and blew everything up. If I had skeletons, like if I had 100 skeletons there shooting me, I'd be dead, you know. So zombies, at least I can run away from them, you know. But it does get pretty laggy. It does get pretty loud, as you guys can tell. And then I have a little clock right here. It just shows me when it's daytime. So right now it's becoming daytime, but I lit up the path to get over here. It's a zombie spawner that's fairly close to my home. It's not too far, but I'll show you guys right now. But yeah, that's pretty much how this little room is set up. That's not how it was in the beginning. It was just a wall, and then I just collected these things in chests. And then I just got so much of it to where it's not really how I collect things anymore. And then you get a lot of rotten flesh, which you can trade with the villagers, and then you get a lot of money back for that. So it's great. But yeah, actually 20 iron ingots. That's not bad. I don't think, because I didn't make these chests at the very beginning, so it's possible to where I probably could have earned... Oh yeah, and I really like these boots too, so I'm going to try to keep these boots. It's possible to where I had a lot more iron, because these chests weren't here in the very beginning. I made this after hitting like level 50 for at least the 10th or 20th time, man. Like I've been using this zombie spawner for a bit. But yeah, I made like this little underground road, or I don't know, staircase, I guess. It doesn't need to be this long though. Yeah, I kind of overdid it, and then I made like a giant building coming out of it. And yeah, obviously this isn't necessary for a spawner, but I'm gonna show you guys why I did this. So you guys can barely see it, but I have my village over there. If I turn up my render distance, which hopefully doesn't like crash the video, 21, will I be able to see it? Yeah, so as you guys can see, there's a little pillager tower over there, and the reason why I have it like this is because, for example, if I were to bring a villager over here or villagers, then they can look over there, see if there's like a pillager raid incoming and heading to the town. Because I have like this little road set up. It's not a good road because, well, like the lore for like my area is that the pillagers used to live here, and then they broke off from the villagers, and then they went over here, made like a crappy road, or just from them walking so much, they made like this little tiny road that's not complete, and then they walked over to the pillager tower. So that's like my lore for the pillagers. But yeah, so this is the little pathway that I got going on. I'll show you guys more. Let me just turn down my render distance, because then my computer is gonna break, especially recording 1080p 60. But yeah, I think what I'm gonna make eventually is a little fence gate, just so I can jump down easier here. Oh, and I do have feather falling, and although I would love to show you guys, I'm not sure if I can survive. But yeah, I have mending on pretty much everything, I think, except for my pickaxe, or except for my axe. But yeah, that's how I'm gonna get 100% on basically my armor at all times, because that's the mistake that I had to pay last time, is when I fought the trident user, the drown, is that I just did not have mending, and my armor was close to breaking, and I had 2 armor plates that broke, and that's one of the main reasons why I died. I think that was like my most recent death. That was like a few weeks ago. So yeah, your boy has been pipping out. But yeah, I was just exploring caves, and then I found a mine shaft, and I found this, and then there's actually a cave spawner. I mean, very, very close to it. I mean, what was that sound? Is it the bees? Was it y'all? But yeah, I found a cave spawner at least 20 blocks away from it, man. But the thing is, I don't know, it was, I've never built a spider spawner, so that might have been the death of me, so I didn't want to necessarily do that. But yeah, basically, you just get over here by, these little boats. I thought about making a boatyard, but I don't know. I think this works just fine. I don't think it necessarily needs to be like a boatyard or whatever. And then I filled this area in, because what happens a lot is zombies will spawn in this area, and then they'll cross over here and they'll kill the villagers and they'll infect them. So I'm working on lighting this area up. I might need to still light it up a little bit better. But yeah, I would say that's about it for the zombie episode. For the zombie spawner episode, nothing much happened over here. Although I can show you guys where my old spawner used to be. But yeah, it wasn't that great, you know. But yeah, this is where my house is, like my main house that, you know, I sleep in, and then my main storage area and all that. But down here, this is where, oh, by the way, I made like extra homes for the villagers. Not sure if they're gonna use them. Not sure if they can even pathfind to them. But yeah, like I said, my house was pretty close to my old spawner. I would come down here. It was very convenient, you know, having a spawner just this close to your house. But the thing is, I made a mistake in just being lazy with it, and I didn't properly, like, what's the word? I didn't properly, like, yeah, light source it. See how there's a creeper there? And how I'm getting shot still? And that's where my spawner was. It was down here underneath this cobblestone. And I would just have mobs drop. And will he drop too? I guess he won't drop. But this is where my spawner used to be. I think a creeper spawned here too and almost blew me up. But this is where my spawner used to be, just right here. And obviously, well, a creeper decided to get the only spot where the mob spawner could be. And of course I lost it. So yeah, this used to be a mob spawner. It used to be fairly close to my home. But the thing is, I was very lazy when building it. When you're making a mob spawner, you at least have to drop the villagers from a certain height. Or not the villagers, you have to at least drop like your mob from a certain height. Otherwise, other mobs are going to spawn. So that was my mistake. Every once in a while, something else will spawn down there. But for the most part, it's like 99.9% zombies. But I've had an enderman spawn there. And I think I've had a skeleton once. But yeah, I think that this entire like 2 to 3 weeks that I've been using that spawner, and then I haven't been posting videos, that very few other mobs have spawned there. It's mainly just zombies. And you know what was very cool about planting these trees is that those little like beehives, they were not there to begin with. The thing is now, I guess whenever you plant trees, or just when trees grow in general, maybe you have to use bone meal, but sometimes trees will just spawn with bees into it, and it's very rare for me to see that happen, but it's happened before, and it's definitely a pretty cool little feature. But yeah, I'll give you guys one last look at the spawner, but I don't know, there's not much to it. You just drop them like 20 something blocks. I think I have them 1 hit or at least like 2 hit. But the thing is, if they spawn with armor, that doesn't necessarily mean that they're gonna be a 1 hit. So yeah, I can do my work here, and then I'm building like armor sets. So eventually, I'm gonna have multiple armor sets. I'm gonna have like extra diamond sets, maybe even extra netherite sets. But yeah, this is one of the stepping stones to, you know, fighting the Ender Dragon and just fighting all these other areas and just these like boss fights. Because yeah, your boy tends to die apparently a lot. So, but yeah, I used to have like chests down here and like a little workstation, but then I just realized like if I work down here, then they won't spawn up there anymore. And then I have this little gaping hole right here because if I don't build it like this, let me kill him real quick. And usually they try to avenge their comrade, if you guys notice. So if this was like skeletons or any other mob, usually they don't like go towards danger, but zombies will go and fight for whoever, like whatever zombie just died. Basically, they're gonna try to avenge them. I think there's sometimes zombies spawn beneath me. Oh, there's one up there. But yeah, I have this little hole right here so XP can flow through it, because the thing is, if you kill a lot of mobs and you don't pick up the XP, I notice it lags like crazy. But yeah, that's basically it for the mob spawner. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully it gave you guys some ideas if you guys ever get a mob spawner. This took way too long to basically hollow out, and definitely to build a castle on top of it. But yeah, that's it for my little mob spawning arena. I don't know what the next video is going to be. Probably just an exploration video, because I need to explore my area a little better. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and yeah, I'll see you guys later. Peace.